it's the Broadbent here. I've even got like this GoPro, like a YouTuber stick. I'll show you it later on. Emily, where are we going?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, so we're going over to sort of Kent, which is about a couple of hours drive for us, to go and make another life mistake. So yeah, a little bit of a road trip for us this morning. Really looking forward to having a look at the thing we're going to see, which is probably, oh god, probably quite obvious by now by title and video and all that stuff. I never really know how I'm going to title stuff ahead of time, so be nice to me. We are that far away, so we're gonna go get caffeinated because I've dragged poor Emily out of bed very early this morning, and then get on our way. But yeah, basically the other day I got a text from Tom, you know Tom from Gran Turismo, and he said, hey, my mate's selling this car, are you interested? And given that I have what I think is some sort of weird disease based around old Japanese rust buckets, I thought, yeah, okay, I'll have a look at it, see what it's like. And initially I thought, well, no, it's not quite the spec of the car that I would want, and blah blah blah. And then I talked myself into it like an idiot. So we're on the way now to go look at this car, another JDM legend, which it's gonna be a fun little journey. We've got Emily along with us. She's having a great time, aren't you, Emily?
I want to know.
Emily's been an absolute hero and got me this. I mean, this is the size of my fucking head. Look at this shit. I don't need that in the morning. Come on. This absolute chungus coffee, I think, is going to be what gets us through these next hour or so. Brown. So this is the part of the video where I was meant to film myself reacting to seeing the car for the first time in person. But this absolute fecking melon forgot to shoot anything. Sorry about that, but here's the car. Yo, bro, is that a Supra? I had to get it out at some point. Yeah, here we are, in the Supra. Mark IV Supra that I own. What the fuck? What is this ever-increasing mad life shit that I seem to come across? I don't really understand it, if I'm honest. But let's talk about the car a bit, because I haven't really spoken about it that much yet, to sort of show you the condition. Not great. Yeah. Let's start from the front and make our way back. So this, at the front, of course, is our engine. It is a 2J, but it's not the one you want. It's the high compression one. This is NA. So it makes about, it might make 200 horsepower. Probably not now, after all these years. And it is a manual, as you're hearing. It's not automatic, 5-speed manual, which is damn cool. These are seemingly quite rare and quite difficult to get hold of with manual gearboxes anyway. A lot of them are automatics. This, no, 5-speed manual. And I've not really gunned it yet. It's red lines at 6 and a bit, so... Engine bay seems okay. There's an air filter in there that looks like pretty much the visual representation of my asthmatic ass lungs. I did notice a little bit of dampness down one side of the engine, so maybe a little bit of the very rare external lubrication oil mod, which we don't really want. Interior wise, it's actually pretty nice in here. It's my first time in a Supra, and outside of the steering wheel, which is aftermarket, it's all pretty much stock in here, bar one button. You might notice I've got a fucking doorbell. I have a literal doorbell in this car, and what that does is it engages the secret weapon of this car, the thing you guys are all, I'm sure, raring to try out. It's the horn. I've got a doorbell horn. The interior is nice. It's actually fairly okay in here. A little bit of peeling on some of the plastics in here, but you know, it's old Japanese plastic interior. It's going to fade over time, definitely. I will say though, the exterior, things are quite a bit worse. Like, there's not really a panel on this car that looks like it hasn't been battered into something. A lot of scratches, a lot of fading in the paintwork, so it's definitely not a priority to get those things fixed and get those things sorted, but it is knackered. It's definitely a knackered old car, this. But already, like, the appeal is mad. I just went to get some fuel now, because obviously it does do the big drink. there's a kid in there saying like, "Oh, is that your Supra?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And but I've never seen one before in the wild. I've never seen one out before. They're all hidden away. And because it said, "Oh, it's really cool. Is it fast?" And I was like, "No, it's not." Sad reality of the NA Supra, especially stock. It's not very fast. Second gear, like. And there's 70. It's not a fast car, but it's badass, man. Just here, vibing in the Supra. Otherwise, mechanically, this thing does seem sound. The brakes are okay, they're a bit spongy, but they work. And the clutch pedal has this weird thing where it sometimes gets stuck on the floor and you can just nudge it back up with your foot. It feels like it's a pedal issue, I'm not sure. You must have noticed on the back of it. The absolute fecking cannon. There's a 5-inch exhaust on the back of this thing. 5 inches, which is a double fister. I can get both my fists in the exhaust, which is insane. It's definitely not needed for this thing. I mean, we're probably losing a bit of performance of the exhaust being that fat on the back of it, but it sounds good, and that's important. We are on stock suspension as well. This car, apart from the Halford's ass wheels and the exhaust, is stock. With 53,000 miles on it, which is, I think, not bad. As I sort of said at the start of the video, I've wanted to do a project like this for a long time and make it something fun and really take time with it, not rush it out for content. Do it as something that I can learn from and hopefully you guys maybe can learn from. And basically the goal is to make this into like a capable, like a really nice road and track car. And when I say track car, I don't mean by putting a roll cage in it, stripping it out. I want to keep it as original as possible, but make it so this car handles. My main inspiration from this is the Time Attack style Supra that I've seen online, the 700 horsepower like Nürburgring weapon. I don't want that much horsepower ever, because trust me, it's enough. But sort of do that, but without really like molesting the car too much, because it's really easy, I think, to go, you know, to like a 1,000,000 mph Supra, which is not usable on the road anymore. I want this to be comfy, usable on the road, but then take it to a track and have some fun with it, and use this car for something that maybe it's not quite intended for. Not too far away from Sarge's now, so I thought I'd just check in and I've just been sitting there like grinning like a feckin' idiot. I'm so excited for this project. I'm so excited to see where we end up with it. I feel like my life over the last couple of years has slowly been moving into, well, reality. That sounds a little bit mad, but you know, obviously doing a lot of sim racing, not really getting out much, and now finding myself out every other weekend doing some real life driving or being involved with real life cars, and it's just, I am loving it. This is the happiest I have been for a long time, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what we can do with this and where it takes us. Part of me is a little bit apprehensive because I know that this isn't the content you guys are probably subscribed for, but hell, I'm gonna do my best to make sure you want to see these videos as well as the sim stuff too. I want to see your reaction to it because it's not the prettiest thing to look at. It's
You're already making it sound bad.
I'm just tempering expectations. So Sarge has seen this before, I think it's in pictures, but not actually in person. So there it is.
It's silver. Can I not comment on the wheels?
They are Halford specials, aren't they? I am not a fan.
Absolutely shit, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, like, the bodywork is ruined. There's the cannon.
Wow. Put little animals in there. Look at that.
I'm actually fairly certain that's a double fisted. I'm fairly. I don't want to do it right now. It'll be hot, but like.
Double fisted. Well, that is a Supra under all that, isn't it?
You know, the best bit, right? So this is the best bit. Right, open this up. So you notice there's a very, very rare in there on the console. There's a doorbell mod. Do I give it a go?
I would love to give that a go. Oh wow, that's amazing. I think we should fit this in all the cars. I
really want to keep that there. Whatever we do, the doorbell mod stays.
Yeah, let's keep that one. Definitely. I think that's the best bit of your car.
Yeah, I think it might be.
That's my favourite bit so far, anyway.
I think it might be. So it's actually mechanically, it's all right. So I was just saying to Sarge there, it's only got 58 or 55. It's something like that. It's under 60,000 miles on it.
Bloody hell, that's pretty rare to get something that low mileage. There's lots of space without all the nice bits.
Out of the turbo gubbins.
Without all the power.
They made a real big effort to try and like
drag it out.
Yeah, I mean, this air filter's seen some better days.
Probably more oil outside of the engine than the inside.
Yeah, you see down there, it's a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll fit a little bucket there that you can keep emptying back in.
Catch can, catch bucket.
Nice.
It reminds me of what used to be on the Z, actually. The absolute weapon that was on there before, but
I'm not going to let you fit this one yourself.
No.
We haven't got a week.
So I have sort of kind of gone over a little bit what the whole idea of this project is get it on circuit and sort of build it up over time. But step one, we're not really sure what to do. I guess we want to make sure like the things we do are sort of minimal. They aren't too big a step too quickly. It'd be really easy to go, right, let's just do 1,000 horsepower Super E, and then that'll be the end of the thing. So I'm thinking, first of all, just give it like a service or something.
Well, look, let's go through. We'll have a look. I think let's get all the horrible grease off of it and see all the leaks. Now you said about the brakes. Let's see what life you got on those.
They didn't feel particularly great when I was out.
Yeah, these are the obviously smaller calipers, and there's not a lot of life on that pad. That doesn't look very fresh. Look at the colour of that.
Yeah,
that's well burnt and old.
That's my bath water, that is.
That looks like it's come out your chip fryer. That's probably part of your problem. So some fresh fluid, even the clutch fluid there looks quite dark. So yeah, let's give it a good check over and freshen it up and then see how it behaves.
I think so, yeah. I'll be really interested. I know we don't really have a dyno handy. Just put it on a dyno and see what it makes.
Yeah.
I want to guess, how old is this thing now? It's L-Red, so it's 94, so let's say 30 years old.
Wow.
Ish, 28 years old. 200 stock, I think.
Was 200 stock.
Was 200
yeah.
stock. What would you say, what do you reckon it is now? It didn't feel like much.
I think if you were pushing 175, you'd be doing all right, I think, given the state of it. By knowing you, there'll be a few hundred horses to add by the time this is all finished.
They're just abysmal. I don't even know what that. Do you know what that is? Is that Ace? It says.
No, it's SHIT. I think it says there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. One day, someone's gone, I'm going to buy those.
Wow.
I like how those look. Apparently, like every car in existence, this actually belonged to a fairly old gentleman for years. And he goes, oh, I really want a big exhaust on this. So he's got a custom 5-inch exhaust on this like NA, which sure, that's only got to be detrimental, surely, having something that fat on the back of it.
That's insane. But yeah, I still just can't get over the wheels. The car's all right, but it's the wheels that really set it off.
And the dent down there. I think you guys have actually seen the dent yet. I'm not sure where that's come from.
Probably someone staring at the wheels and driving into it.
Obviously, it's not in the best nick right now, but I think this is kind of perfect for what we want to do, right? Because mechanically, it's all right. You know, bodywork, we don't have to worry about going into a barrier or anything. I think it's a really nice base.
You know, in all seriousness, yeah, I think it's an awesome car. And can I build a race car, please?
What do you reckon, guys? I'm super excited because, as I said, I just think that this is the perfect base. I mean, if we had something clean, I think I'd be afraid to do anything with it. Sort of like the Skyline, actually. And because there's really only one way up from here, and it's improvement. So, well, I hope so anyway. No more Ace wheels. Right, so that's, I guess, the day done. We're going to be leaving the Supra here with Sarge. We'll be coming back in a few days' time to sort of do the service and get it all sorted out for its track day. Its first time on track. Right now, probably not best prepared, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this project. I'm really excited to get going. Hope you guys are excited too. And I think we need to really end off by deciding a name for this thing. If you guys have any ideas in the comments, let me know. I haven't really got any yet. I thought about calling it Ace after its terrible wheels, but that sounds a little bit like, it reminds me of Red Dwarf, so probably not that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit. We'll see you soon. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.